to my channel. So it's been a while and I'm really sorry, but life has just been so busy. I haven't had a chance to sit down and just talk to you and tell you where I've been and what I've been doing. So I have been back into Poundland and purchased a big bag of stuff. So let's get started. I'm gonna just talk you through quickly these two items. We've got 2 Chihuahuas and a Bengal, and they have the occasional treat, and these are really good buy. Let's get one thing done as usual. In all my Poundland videos, I will not tell you, and that was £1. Oh, and that was just £1. It is £1 unless I state otherwise. So please don't message me asking me how much whatever was it £1? Because it was £1 unless I say it was otherwise. These were £1. So we've got the Baker's mini steaks, the treats. They say 1 a day for under 7 kilos, which is perfect for the Chihuahuas. And we've also got the whirlers. Apparently they can have 2 pieces of these a day. They don't have that, that's for sure. They have like 1 a week and 1 a week of those, because got to watch their weight with those Chihuahuas, they can get a bit tubsy. Also picked up some Press and Seal food bags, 15 a pack there, which is really cheap because I went the other day into Tesco's to go buy some sandwich bags and I couldn't believe the price of sandwich bags. It's just ridiculous. We are actually going to be ditching these completely soon, we've decided, and we're going to start investigating where and what's the best beeswax reusable sandwich bags. Yes, they are a bit more expensive, but they're reusable, which means less of these ended up in our ration, and we have done a massive plastic cull in this house. We're not using hardly any plastic, or where we can avoid we will. So we're not having plastic bottles anymore for our milk, we're having our milk delivered in glass instead, etc. So yeah, but these are £1, as I said, for 15 a pack, which is really cheap if you go through hundreds of them a week. Also purchased some toothpaste. Some Oral-B Complete White, Extra White with Dual Power, all the jazz toothpaste. Oh. It's a smaller tube than you normally would buy. It's a 75ml tube. But again, for a branded toothpaste which claims to make your teeth whiter, for that price you can't really complain, can you? Because again, you can buy just the normal toothpaste in other supermarkets for a lot more money. Also picked up a light bulb. Our light bulb went the other day in the bathroom, so I've had to borrow the one from my stepdaughter's bedroom, so she's now moaning that she's only got a lamp. So anyway, so I bought her a replacement light bulb. This is an LED classic warm white. I always go for the warm white. I don't like the white ones. I just find they're a bit too clinical, so I always go for warm white. And this is a 6 watt, which equates to 40. So in easy terms for people, when you have an LED bulb, it lasts longer and it uses less electricity, but still gives the same brightness as a traditional light bulb. Light bulbs are really expensive in supermarkets. You'd be paying, I don't know, £2–3 for one of those. So if you need light bulbs, etc., for a new home or a new flat that you're moving into, do go to Poundland. Also the filament bulbs, which are really pretty, which are quite fashionable at the moment. They are, I think we paid like £10 for ours from Asda. But again, they're selling them in Poundland. So if you want one of those filament bulbs, which are, yeah, really cool, go to Poundland to pick one up. Talking of bulbs, my husband's got a really big shed, but it's got no windows on it, and the door shuts behind you, and the second the door shuts, it's pitch black in there. I can't stand it, so I'm always in there trying to find something with one leg kind of up to hold up the door. So I've eliminated that problem and purchased these. So these are LED push lights. They take 3 AAA batteries. And they've just got like a sticky back on them, and you just stick them to wherever you want them to be, whether it's underneath your kitchen cupboard, in the downstairs cupboard, in a bathroom cabinet, even in like a walk-in wardrobe or something. They're, you know, they're the type of thing that used to be sold in those catalogues that your nan used to get delivered when you were young. I can't think what they were called, Kaleidoscope or something like that. Tupperware, I don't know. That's the type of thing these places sell, but they do sell them in Pound Shop, and actually they can be quite useful. So I picked up 2 of those. As I said, they do take 3 AAA batteries, so I picked up 11 AAA batteries, because apparently you buy 10 and you get 1 free. That's really random, but there we go. And again, they're LED, so they'll just last for ages and we'll hardly go through any of these batteries. So I've got light in the shed now for just £2. Picked up two of these, one black and one white. So this is a twin USB plug. We have two plugs on either side of our bed, so we've got two each, but yet we seem to have, well, we don't have enough USB spaces to charge stuff, because we've both got iPhones, we've got iPads, we've got Kindles. My husband's always charging his vape thing batteries off, like, that's off a USB as well. And then at the moment, because it is so warm, we've both got USB powered fans on the side of our bed as well. So just loads. So I bought us one of these to try and allow us to charge and use more stuff up in the bedroom. So as I said, they are a twin USB plug. So basically it's just a normal, like you would expect, plug, but on the bottom it's got the two of the charging ports. So you've got one plug, but yet two things charging. Amazing. They had these in all sorts of colours. As I said, I got one in white and one in black. They had them in blue, green, red, I think maybe yellow as well. They didn't have a grey from what I saw. I really wanted a grey, but either way, really cheap. To go with the charging, I purchased myself, because my charging cable is on its way out basically. I bought myself a 2-metre charging cable. There's not really much I can really say about that, apart from it apparently charges iPhone 5, 6 and 7s. It will do your iPads, I think. Yeah, iPad Air 1, 2, Mini 1, 2, 3, 4, iPad Pros, transfer music, pictures and videos to your device. 2-metre cable approximately. Please charge via adapter and not from computer. But yeah, I like the extra long leads, because the 1-metre leads just aren't long enough when you've got it charged over there and yet you're trying to do something over here, because we can never put our phones down, can we? I don't know about anybody else this season, but there seems to be more and more people suffering with hay fever. It was something that I grew into rather than grew out of. I started suffering hay fever in my early 20s. I didn't really understand what was wrong with me at the beginning, and then it dawned on me that it was hay fever. So, and buying antihistamines or Piriton or other hay fever medication can be really expensive, but of course Bell's Healthcare have sold these in the pound shop. There's 30 tablets in there. They're film coated, which apparently makes them easier to swallow, but they're for allergies of hay fever, skin allergies, pet allergies, mould, spore allergies and dust mite allergies. Either way, they're non-drowsy, and there's 30 in that pack, so it's 30 antihistamines for £1, which is just so cheap, and they are really good. I had a packet of these last month as well, and they do work, because I know some of them you can buy which are cheaper, just a bit rubbish, but they do work. I take them first thing in the morning with my water, and then come late evening, yes, I might start suffering again, but that's just because they've worn off, it's fine. But yeah, they are really good. There's 30 there, there's a whole month's supply for £1. This is something I've never used before, but people rave about them all the time. It's the Magic Sponge Erasers. I think Flash initially brought them out, and then obviously, like most things, people have started doing their cheaper alternative versions. I don't know if I do get them, but I don't know if I'm going to like them. So there's two in here. They do sell the Flash ones in Poundland, but the Flash brand, you only have one for the same price as obviously two of the Clean Zone ones. So I purchased the two. It says on the back that you just add water. It removes marks on light switches, doors, polishes, sinks, taps, rubs out stains, marks on paintwork, dashboards of cars, even cleans burnt food from the cooker top. Now I believe that when I see it, with just adding water. As I said, loads of people love them. They go mad about them. So yeah, I'll give it a go. But I like to have a good spray of a cleaning product with a good cloth and get rid of that dirt. But apparently not with these. So yeah, so there you go. Talking of scrubbing, I picked up 3 glittery, because I love the glitter, 3 glittery scourer pads. Again, a lot of people use these for just their dishes. I can tell you now, I use these all over my house. So I use them on skirting boards, I use them to really scrub and shine up my draining board, my sink. I use these when cleaning my bathroom, because I find they get all in between the grout and around like the awkward parts of the tap. I go through loads of these. I'll designate one. So let's say, I don't know, I'll designate green for the kitchen and blue for the bathroom. And after a week they're gone, they're in the bin, because I've got a real thing about cloths holding on to germs. I can't stand to think of it. So all my cleaning cloths are cleaned regularly, in like boiling water and stuff, and then these just go in the bin. But yeah, so there's 3 in there by the same company that made the sponge erasers. They're glittery, so they look nice, and they're quite coarse, so I think they're going to do the job quite well. I will admit to cleaning my bathroom at least twice a week. This stuff's brilliant. You've got to get it. It's so, so good. So this is the Flash bathroom cleaner with Febreze. You can get the one with bleach, but I always just get the one with Febreze because I find it much better. It's fantastic in the bathroom. It's really, really good. Your taps will come up really shiny. But I also use this in the kitchen sink on the draining board because, again, I find it leaves a really, really good shine. And also, I use it on my carpet. So I find it really safe to use on my carpet. I'm saying that now, touch wood, I don't cause any trouble. But if there's like a random stain that my stepdaughter's left from makeup or anything like that, spray this directly onto the stain, get a really, really damp cloth and scrub it. And then rinse the cloth out, just make it so you've got pure water on the cloth again. Blot away the product and then just leave it to dry, and I can assure you that stain will be gone. It's better than any carpet cleaner I've ever used. This stuff is amazing. Talking of cleaning floors, I have used some of this already, so I apologise, but this is the Dettol floor cleaner. Literally does as it says. It's Dettol, which is brilliant. I love a bit of Dettol in the house. It smells amazing of apple. This is a whole litre I purchased, and the nozzle's quite clever. It's got 4 tiny holes in it. You literally just like, you just spray it over your floor and then get your wet cloth. You could use a wet cloth if you want to get on your hands and knees and do it, or just use a wet mop with some boiling water and then just wipe it over. It's really quick drying, it leaves the floor really shiny and clean, but it also, because it's apple, it smells amazing once you've done it. It says that 1 litre will clean 10 floors. I don't know if it gives the size of the floors that they're claiming for that to be, but I've cleaned the bathroom, the downstairs loo and the hallway floor with it at least 6 times and only used that much so far. So far so good. Another Flash product I love is this Flash concentrate. I picked up the lemon one, which smells really clean. So it says on the front you can use it on floors, on like ovens and kitchens, or in the bathroom. I mainly use this probably on my work surfaces in my kitchen and on my floor again. It's really good. You just do 1 firm squeeze into a bucket and you can fill it up with 5 litres of water. That's all you need. And again, if you're going to use it on your work surfaces, you just kind of pour it onto a damp sponge and do it that way. I personally just kind of like throw it around all the work surfaces, on all the back of the splashback tiles, and give them all a good wipe down. But this stuff's really, really good. Again, because it's Flash, it just does what it says it claims to do, which is cleans really, really well, and the smell's really, really good. And it does say it gets rid of 100% dirt, grease and grime. Grease removing on this is amazing. If you've got tiles at the back of your hob, once you finish cooking, put a bit of this over it and all of the grease will be gone. It's fantastic. This is a bit of an odd purchase for me. I generally don't buy branded bleach. As long as it's a thick bleach, I usually just buy Supermarket's Own or like a cheaper version in Home Bargains. But for me to spend £1 on bleach was quite expensive for me, if I'm honest. But it was there, as I said, it's the extra value packs. It's 850 mils of the pink one. I don't think it makes any difference because it doesn't come out pink. It still comes out normal sort of pale colour. It still smells like bleach. But yeah, and again, I hate to say it, but I don't think it makes a blind bit of difference, bleach. If I'm honest, bleach is bleach. Some people will argue that Domestos is better. I personally wouldn't. But again, I will use this obviously on my toilet, kind of underneath, like after I've cleaned all the bathroom, on the toilet. I use it over the kitchen sink, on the draining board. I'll use it, not really on the floors, but down the plug holes to make them all freshened up. If you're a Domestos girl or guy who will only buy branded bleach, then I think this is probably a really, really good buy because it's relatively cheap for a brand. Also, I picked up a trusty bottle of Zoflora. And who isn't using Zoflora nowadays? But if you haven't discovered it yet, then you definitely need to. So Zoflora is just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You can practically use it anywhere. I, again, use it to clean anything and everything. So one whole bottle of this, which is 120 mils, will fill out 4.8 litres of water, and it's a disinfectant, so it shouldn't leave like a mark, like a bleach. It just disinfects everything. I have it in a spray bottle, and I use it to spray over work surfaces. I use it on the banisters, on the door handles, sometimes in the bathroom. I use it on the oven, like on the front of the oven door. I also soak a cotton pad with it, neat, and place it in the bottom of the bin underneath our bin liners. The bin always smells really nice. There's loads of different ways you can use Zoflora. I've done a blog post on it. I'll put a link in the comments bit below to it. Go and check it out. But honestly, the smell is amazing. This is honeysuckle and jasmine, and it's lovely. And some of their summer fragrances are just gorgeous. You've got pink grapefruit, paradise peach, tropical twist, and then they obviously do other seasonal fragrances throughout the year. So they always have a Christmas, like winter spice one, etc. It's quite an old-fashioned brand, but they've made a massive comeback, and they are, yeah, it's just a brilliant product. With all this cleaning, you need the right gear. So these are obviously yellow gloves. We probably commonly know them as marigolds, but that's the brand. So yellow gloves. I always buy the extra wear ones because again, they just last a bit longer. There's one pair in here, and these are the size mediums. Apparently you can measure the width of your hand on the back. I should be a small, but they didn't have any smalls, so I picked up a medium. I wear yellow gloves because, first of all, when I'm using boiling hot water, they protect my hand from the heat and being scalded. And more to the point, because I love having my nails done. Some of you have commented on my previous videos before about my nails. I'm very lucky that I've got a really good nail tech, and she looks after me and always makes sure my hands look really pretty. But I don't want to ruin them by using cleaning products, so I always protect my hands. And again, even if you don't get your nails done, using bleach and disinfectants and stuff, you will dry out the skin on your hands and they'll become really sore. So wear some gloves. If you can't get any of these, just buy some disposable ones. But yeah, these are brilliant, and again, they're just £1, and they will last a good month, if not longer, if you look after them. So that's it. That's my Poundland haul. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you to my continuous following as well. Honestly, you guys are amazing. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button just below there and turn on the notification bell that's just kind of next to it. I'll try and put some links into my other social handles, so my Facebook, my blog, my Instagram, etc. Any questions, just ask. Drop me a comment below in the box. And yeah, I'll try and do a few more videos because I just had a rubbish couple of weeks, if I'm honest. I kind of lost my mojo and life was a bit busy, and yeah. Thank you very much, and I will probably see you all next month with a new Poundland haul. I was wondering whether you wanted me to do another Primark haul, or maybe a come shopping with me Primark haul. Just let me know. Let me know down there. Speak to you all soon. Take care.